Everywhere I go, all I see is One Piece this, One Piece that. One Piece fans are beefing with everyone on Twitter, and like, Jesus Christ, did they just go insane on the Demon Slayer fans for no reason? And as like a Naruto fan, you guys just have been beating up on Naruto for years, and it's been done for almost a decade at this point. But the point of this video is not to come at One Piece fans, but it's to tell you the fact that the reason all of this is happening is because One Piece has been on fire in 2023, and it only looks to continue the trend as things only look to get bigger and bigger. This is of course going to be breaking down three main things in this video: the live action, the anime, and of course the manga. So let's get into the live action first. So the live action trailer garnered 10 million views on YouTube, and probably a lot more from all the clips reposted to Twitter, Instagram, and social media. But the actual trailer itself had a lot of moments that would cause just discussion in general, garnering even more interest just due to everyone's conflicting opinions. Like the fact they had Buggy looking more like the Joker than a goofy clown, and the character looking more like cosplayers than real characters at times, depending on who it was, Nami and Sanji. But despite all of this, at the same time, there was moments that really stood out that were extremely positive. The set design looks sick, the passion from the cast is felt, and the CGI looks actually pretty good, especially compared to what came out recently. The One Piece live action has been a great tool for spreading One Piece on social media, and honestly, Oda himself said that this was his last hurrah to make One Piece a classic in the West, like my boy Naruto is, who has collabs with people like Zion, which may not be a flex anymore. If you know, you know. Which Naruto, which is constantly referenced in Western pop culture, One Piece isn't as much. That being said, it's definitely getting up there, but I think he's really comparing it to like the mid 2010s when Naruto was huge in America. But at the same time, his involvement is very much marketing in itself, and we can see too that they're trying to get the OG and get that respected influence by having things like the voice actor for Luffy giving the actor of Luffy the hat to mirror that whole Shanks moment, which was sick. Also, the fact that the other anime live action adaptations have been beyond terrible, of course, has led people to have questions about how the GOAT manga anime will do against all of these other comparisons. So my thoughts are, though, it'll probably be the best anime adaptation, but probably not a fantastic 10 out of 10 show. My guess would be you're looking at the range of 7 to 7.5 out of 10. Transitioning though to the big dog, the most watched show of 2022, toppling House of Dragon, The Office, Grey's Anatomy, Stranger Things, is of course the One Piece anime. Like I was saying earlier, you cannot go on social media without seeing One Piece fans, anime fans alike, going absolutely bonkers over the One Piece anime. Honestly, this run really started with episode 1015 or chapter 1000, with the incredible episode that just had a ton of anime only content, to be fair, but was incredible and beautifully animated. Since that episode, it seemed like the One Piece anime just keeps on getting bigger and bigger, between Rufy, Sanji vs Queen, Zoro vs King, Kid in Law vs Big Mom, Luffy vs Kaido, and then every week the anime continues to deliver. This is easily some of the best animation to ever come out in any anime ever. That frame by frame of Zoro vs King was reposted everywhere, and it was absolutely insane, and it had to have been easily one of the best animated moments. And of course it came out when Demon Slayer dropped some not so great animation. Anyways, though, of course everyone has been talking about, though, August 6th becoming synonymous with anime and One Piece fans, which is when, if you do not know, Gear 5 will be animated and aired, and it will undoubtedly shatter the internet, the staff being absolutely insane. Episode 1015 director Megumi Ishitani, with some of the other best animators in the industry and legends in the industry at that, it will only guarantee that this will most likely be the most watched, talked about, and viewed episode of anime ever, and definitely One Piece ever. The episode can be watched in theaters all over France, all over Japan, and it's honestly receiving the attention of a movie. But as the anime continues to soar like no other anime ever has, it may eclipse any TV show to ever come out, or eclipsing Game of Thrones, eclipsing everything, because it just keeps on going and elevating on top of itself. And it definitely has some moments in the past that people, including myself, didn't like the pacing, the drawn out fights, the reused animation, and honestly the fact that it's been in Act 3 of Wano is, of course, like, there's so much good stuff to animate. But just because it's been hyped, though, they could have botched the execution, and they didn't. The execution was absolutely perfect. And then finally, what I'm most excited for is the One Piece manga and the future of it. So the literal end of Wano, after Kaido and Big Mom are already defeated, felt pretty rushed, but it did feature hype moments like Green Bull and then Shanks coming to promote Film Red, and then Yamato and Carrot both choosing to not join the crew was like, I don't know, a bit controversial to say the least. But it was just a weird spot, and then Egghead started, and it was like Vegapunk or Vegapunks, and then it was like Lucci and Kaku were there. Then Luffy rematch. One of the Vegapunks was bad. Some Void Sentry stuff. Kuma, Seraphim, Blackbeard vs. Law, Kobe captured, Garp vs. Aokiji, Sabo's alive, Emu, Lily, Five Elders, Dragon, Shanks vs. Kid. I legitimately have absolutely no idea if I got everything, but do you guys remember when Egghead first started? It was like, yeah, buddy, Frankie about to get his time to shine. We're about to get to see Frankie cook it up with Vegapunk, and of course, now I hope we never go back to Egghead because everything else has been absolutely incredible. One Piece manga has been topping all other expectations, and it's only getting better and better. And as the reveals keep on happening and the curtain keeps on getting pulled back, there's still so many mysteries. Like the Void Sentry flashback is coming, the Rocks flashback is coming, Blackbeard and Shanks are on the move, Emu is active, the Revolutionaries are active, Vegapunk is involved. There's so many places for the story to go from here, and if I were to predict knowing 1087 and some of 1088, it seems to me like probably the most likely is a return to Egghead, or the Void Sentry or Rocks flashback is coming just based off what's happening, but that's still just a guess. And honestly, it's one of the most fun and exciting times to be a One Piece manga fan, and if you're not reading it, you gotta get on it. Well, I guess if you're not reading it, I kind of just spoiled everything. All in all though, One Piece fans, yes, they are rabid and crazy, but when you're passionate about something, can you really help yourself? One Piece is doing a fantastic job right now, and what makes One Piece great is the characters and the connection the audience feels to those characters. Seeing all these hype scenes almost feels like a bonus sometimes, but I expect One Piece to only get bigger globally, more so than it already is with the live action, Gear 5, and manga hype. There's only room for it to grow and become better. That being said, if you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, drop some criticisms down below, please. God knows I need them. And don't forget, we're just getting started, we're gonna stay consistent, and I will see you in the next video.